Hi Aquarius, welcome to your mid-month check-in for March 2026. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as some other fun content over on TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into your reading. Keep in mind this is a general collective message, so whatever comes up, comes up. Also, please don't ever try to force a reading you see on the internet to fit your personal life situations. If it's not resonating, probably a message for another Aquarius out there. Please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. All right, spiritual team, Prism Oracle, oh my gosh, I'm tongue-tied. What messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective at this time? All right, we have Surrender. I like that. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Ghost. Ooh, interesting. Surrender and Ghost. A lot of you guys may be distancing yourselves from people at this time. You guys might be doing a lot of like internal reflecting right now as well. I'm also feeling like some of you guys might just feel like you're a shell of your former selves as well. So there's a lot of like internal stuff going on, which is understandable. We still have Jupiter and Mercury retrograde happening. So there's a lot of inner reflection and things like that. There's a lot of inner growth, personal growth, before we can kind of expand outward again. That should be ending. Jupiter retrograde ends on the 10th, Mercury retrograde ends on the 20th. So hopefully you can start to see some things kind of lightening up and kind of maybe getting back to your old selves again. Let's get into the tarot though and see what comes up for you guys. Spiritual team, Erotic Fantasy Tarot. What messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective? What messages do you have for the Aquarius Collective at this time? Okay, what do we have? All right, we've got the Five of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands, Sun in reverse, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Eight of Cups in reverse, Ten of Swords, Emperor, Devil in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse. And sorry, the Emperor is also in the reverse here at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. It feels like a lot of you guys either had somebody maybe from your past come back around recently, or you recently reached out to somebody. This is someone that probably made you extremely hurt. I'll just leave it at that. Ten of Swords can talk about betrayal too sometimes. So this is somebody that maybe you feel like betrayed you or you betrayed them, whatever it is. I feel like even for some of you, this may be the result of like a 12-step program for those of you who are working through like addiction and things like that. Some of you guys may literally be making your rounds and talking to people to say I'm sorry, or vice versa. This person could be coming back around saying I'm sorry to you, kind of a thing. For some of you, it feels like this could also have been like a father figure, potentially, with the Aries or the Emperor card in reverse. So sorry. Yeah. Or for some of you, could be like a co-parent, someone that maybe you had a child with as well, or even like an ex-romantic partner that maybe you thought at one point would be the father of your children. But whatever it feels like, whatever this is, whoever this is, it feels like there has been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of change in this person or in yourself. I'm not saying that this is going to be met with instant forgiveness or instant trust or whatever. I definitely feel like there's a lot of things that need to be hashed out, discussed, and closed out. This definitely feels a lot like closure to me. So I don't know if this is someone that's going to be in your life again full-time, or vice versa, you're going to be in their life full-time. But I definitely just feel like there are a lot of things that need to be discussed. There's a lot of things that need to be rehashed. Unfortunately, it's especially if you've been at a distance from this person for some time. I mean, they've changed, you've changed. There's a lot of things that have happened in between. So getting this closure, getting this whatever it is that you or they are seeking from this interaction is it's gonna feel really strange. It feels really strange. It feels very distant to me. And again, some of you guys may feel like this person is literally a stranger to you, literally a ghost of who they used to be. Like, they're no longer the same, you're no longer the same. And some of you may feel very, very resistant to this person. You may still have a lot of feelings. Some of you guys may meet them with a lot of anger, or vice versa. They may come at you with a lot of anger, angry words, whatever. And I feel like the other person, whoever is on the receiving end of those angry words, is going to be very much like, you know what, you're right, I deserve it. I know exactly what I did to you. I deserve every ounce of whatever it is that you're giving me right now. So in a way, it does feel very cathartic for the person that finally gets to tell this person like everything that they put them through, all the feelings, all the emotions, all the things that maybe were never said and dealt with. You know, for whatever reason, however this relationship ended, just feels like there was never that full closure. There was still a lot of emotions that were held on to for a very long time. And even if this person did come back into your life, or vice versa, at any point in time, I feel like those things were never really truly said. And even if they were said, they weren't fully like understood by the person who was causing the harm. I hope that makes sense. Do I feel like there is a chance for this relationship to grow and to reconnect? Maybe. I do have the 7 of Pentacles here. I feel like there's a chance. I think it really just comes down to whoever the person is that was harmed the most in this relationship, right? It really comes down to what relationship you had. Like, if this is a parent or if this is family, there's potential to work through this. Sure, is it going to take some time? Absolutely. The Pentacles are not a fast moving energy. It definitely is going to take a lot of rebuilding of trust. It's going to take a lot, for sure. If this is a romantic relationship that ended, maybe, and again, it might not even be something as like, I see you in a romantic way. It's like you could be a friend. Maybe. We'll see. Kind of a thing. It's like, I do love you. I wish you the best, but you know, I've moved on too. Could be a number of things. If this is like the father or parent of, or co-parent of a child that you have together with this person, I definitely feel like there's steps that could be taken in that process. Again, it's going to take a lot of trust. It's going to take a lot of whatever, but yeah, I just feel like whoever is coming to say, I'm sorry, you're going to have to surrender to the process. You're going to have to surrender. You're going to have to realize you're not in charge here. You're at the mercy of the other person's forgiveness. You're at the mercy of the other person's time, energy, willingness to let you back in their life. So you really have to swallow your pride here, unfortunately. And again, that could be the Aquarius that's watching this. This could be a cross watcher who's dealing with an Aquarius. It really depends. So take what resonates. All right, Aquariuses, that's what I'm seeing here. I'm going to close out your reading with one final deck just to get some final messages for you guys. Spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages do you have for the Aquarius collective? What final messages do you have for the Aquarius collective? Let's see. All right, we have hematite. Ground yourself. Yep, absolutely, because it's gonna feel like a lot. Like this person, whoever they are, whichever one you are, there's gonna be a lot of emotions. There's gonna be a lot of things thrown at you, and how you deal with them really is gonna come down to grounding yourself. Whether you're again on the receiving end of someone's like, fuck you, you did this to me, blah blah blah, or you are the one giving the fuck yous. Like, yeah, you're gonna want to ground yourself. There's gonna be a lot of emotions. Next we have malachite. It's time to transform. Yep, this is all part of the process. So surrender to those emotions, surrender to you know, dealing with the accountability or the consequences of your actions, no matter how far back they go in the past. Like, it's definitely time to start holding yourself accountable, start holding someone else accountable, whoever this is, whoever you are in this situation. Feels like, you know, this is just time to transform, to let go. That's what closure and endings is really all about, is transforming and moving on to the next stage or chapter. Finally, at the bottom of the deck, we have fluorite, find peace within. And I definitely feel like that will come through this moment of closure for sure. You're going to find that peace in saying what it is that you hadn't been able to say, or finding the peace in it, like, okay, I apologized, I'm in the process of doing better and moving on, so on and so forth. Again, whatever it looks like for whoever is watching this, you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about if you resonate. But that's ultimately what I'm seeing, Aquariuses. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, like I said, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. You can find my handles below in the description box. You can also send me a DM on those two platforms if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. I'm so tongue-tied today. You're my last reading, so I apologize, but I really appreciate the support. I hope to see you guys at the next reading. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye.